Today, we take a monster in history and have it face US's modern tank to see how many of the largest and heaviest tanks Germany famously created during World War II, known as the Maus, weighing a whopping 188 tons, frontally covered by 200 to 232 millimeters of armor thickness, and equipped with a 128 millimeter cannon. Does it take on a modern-day Abrams? Will the Maus flatten the Abrams, or will the Abrams show us why it's king? Today, we find out. For our first round, we choose a flat open terrain to test the capability of the Abrams. Nothing to hide behind as 32 Maus tanks come crawling toward it to see what it's capable of. Depending on round 1, we either increase or decrease the amount of Abrams on another similar map, and last we test Abrams vs Maus in an all-out urban combat situation to see how well it can still do. Let's see how our first participant does with a swarm of Maus in this starting visible range of 3,000 meters or about 1.86 miles away. At this distance, the Abrams APFS-DS round only loses at about 59 millimeters of pen compared to its 10-meter distance hit. The laser range finding is excellent for automatically lining up its 120 millimeter cannon and firing to hit its targets at range. Realistically, an Abrams tank can accurately hit a moving target from over 3 kilometers while itself moving. Its max ammo capacity is 42 rounds, and given the mass of a Maus and the amount of crew members inside, the Abrams, from what we're seeing here, isn't having the ability of knocking out a Maus in one hit, leaving it to slowly deplete its ammo. However, outside of War Thunder's repair system, the Abrams in real life could target each Maus with one APFS-DS round and most likely at least disable it, if not completely knocking it out, making it, if the Abrams could get a penetrating shot with each round it carried, could disable 42 Maus tanks without the Maus tanks even having a chance of catching up to the Abrams, given the Abrams reverse speed is faster than a Maus can move forward. Maus tanks closing in now at about 2,900 kilometers away, while only one Maus has been destroyed. Even if the Maus does get a hit off the Abrams, it'll have to get through its depleted uranium armor. However, according to War Thunder, its 128 millimeter cannon does have the ability to kill an Abrams at this distance if hit right. Our participant has already shot 16 rounds with only 19 left. I don't think the Abrams in War Thunder is as accurate as the one in real life, since at the beginning when stationary some shots did miss, and as mentioned it's supposed to still be able to hit targets 3 meters away even on the move with ease. The Abrams APFS-DS round will still have about 570 millimeters of pen when hitting targets 3 meters away, which will have no trouble penning a Maus's 200 to 232 millimeters of frontal armor. With the Abrams track hit in real life, it would now not have enough time to retreat, and with only 14 rounds left with still 29 still to go, this would not look very good. The rounds of the Maus participants are starting to be seen coming dangerously close, with them now being only about 2,300 meters away. With how many are still left and how many rounds the Abrams has with its track repaired, it would be safe to retreat. However, as mentioned, I still think in real life 1 round of an Abrams on each mouse could still disable them enough to cripple them quite a bit. Because of how round 1 went, we now test this with 5 Abrams versus 32 mouse to see how well they could do. Let's see how round 2 goes. The incoming swarm of mouse tanks are within 2,300 meters. Mouse participants were able to hit the Abrams in the last round at this range, with many of them being less than 2,300 meters away at this point could put any one of these Abrams at risk if hit just right. Even if they try to peek over a hill to take a shot, they still have to expose the weak spot that could kill them. Another hit taken, but luckily nothing critically damaged. Little over 2 minutes in, with 6 mouse tanks destroyed and an Abrams getting its track taken out. It's the first Abrams gone, leaving 4 left. Over 3 minutes now with 23 mouse left. It's amazing how well the mouse tanks have been seen withstanding some of the Abrams shots. Now a little over 4 minutes in and not another mouse tank has been taken out since the 3-minute mark. So many rounds seem to be needed to get the kill. I think some of the participants were surprised at the ratio of rounds fired to kills they were getting. Some mouse tanks now closing in at about 1,300 meters.
The target has been destroyed.
That's 2 Abrams down with 16 mouse left and being a little over 5 minutes in. Wow, Another 2 Abrams down with 1 left while there's still being 14 MAUS to go. I honestly thought the Abrams could have done a lot better, but the MAUS are really surprising me in this challenge. We now go into our last urban combat challenge round, where we decided to try 9 Abrams versus 18 MAUS tanks. Let's see if the Abrams can pull through in this much more vulnerable situation. MAUS getting the first kill between a narrow opening the Abrams was trying to sneak and get a shot through. These MAUS participants anticipating where the Abrams players are approaching from is insane, with so far 2 Abrams down. And that is it. With all MAUS destroyed and 4 Abrams down, this was awesome to see. Hope you all enjoyed today's video, and thank you to all those that helped. You all stay cool and keep tanking.